What's up, friends? Welcome to What's Up Wednesday, where we are going to play. Well, you might want to be productive if you have something really important to do, but I don't. So I'm going to be playing, and I hope that y'all will play along with me. But anyway, hello. Welcome to all my friends. I look forward to seeing y'all today. I cannot believe it's already Wednesday. This week is like zooming by for me. Welcome to anyone who's new to my channel. Please let me know who you are, what you're doing, what you like, what you don't like. Doesn't really even matter. Just introduce yourself. We're a friendly bunch. We appreciate you being here, and we like to have some fun on Wednesday. It helps us get over the hump of the week, getting closer to the weekend. That's the whole point, right? And then for anybody who's watching on replay, welcome as well. Check in with us if you were on the replay. Let me know what you were up to. I love to know. I'm kind of nosy like that. So anyway, I will be doing some reading. I think pretty much that's what I'm going to be doing is reading. Oh, and also planning. I have some planning that I have to do as well. But I wanted to just let y'all know that I am going to be doing a Would You Rather out of my gigantic Mad Libs book that I got at Target. If you didn't see my book haul, you missed it. It's humongous, very big. I mean, compare it to a regular Mad Libs. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Anyway, so we're going to be doing our first one out of this. For all I know, the Mad Libs in this book are probably found in other Mad Libs books, and I just don't know. I mean, it doesn't really say. It just says the stories in this book were originally published between 1958 and 2009. So 1958, good grief. That was before I was even born. Anyway, that's where we're going to get our Mad Libs for today. I will tell you, copying it was not fun because it's so big. My printer didn't want to close all the way. So I'm going to have to use my book as well to read, when I tell you all the story. So anyway, let's see who's here. What's going on? Who's going to hang out? Edie! You're here, Edie. Hello. Are you home? Are you going to be home all night? Please tell me, because if so, you need to hop on and hang out. And then Amber's here. Hello. Just got done working out, so plans for sprints are making dinner, relaxing, and reading Once Ghosted, Twice Shy. Is that a cozy mystery? Sounds like a cozy mystery title. Hello, Jamie. How are you? Hello, M. Sweet M. How are you? Hiya, Carmen. Can you believe it? We finished our last Allie book. Yes, I finished this book along with the Momont Brady bunch. I still have to read what everybody's thoughts are. I haven't been able to read them all yet, but we all finished Trial by Fire. This is number 5 in the Allie Reynolds series. It was really good. 4-star for me. Probably enjoyed this one about equally to the last one that we did, even though there was a really unsavory character in the last one. This one was kind of like a slow burn for part of it, and then it just kind of, got action-packed like the second half of it. But enjoyed it, and I really think, and I said this in the Discord, I really think J.A. Jance is finding her rhythm with the Allie Reynolds series. Which is good because in the beginning, I wasn't too hopeful for the series. Allie was kind of a pain in the neck. What can I say? And wait, hold the phone. Wait, somebody has just descended backstage. And it's Lori. Woohoo! Hello, my friend.
Hello. I'm so happy to be here with you. It's been a while.
I cannot imagine anyone not knowing who this beautiful lady is on the screen with me. But if for some reason you have no clue, this is Lori of Books, Ink, and Paper.
What a wonderful welcome. Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here.
Me too.
Well, I saw you said you were going to try to make it. So what are you up to? What are you reading? Are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm reading. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but I'm reading The Astral Library by Kate Quinn. And it is not your normal historical fiction book by Kate Quinn. It is fantasy and it's very
Is it
interesting.
marketed as historical fiction?
No, I don't think so. No, this was a very large departure for her, I think. But
Yeah.
it's not badly written. I'm just trying to, but I mean, it's getting better. I'm about 70, 80 pages in, and so
Oh, she went away. I don't know what happened to her. She went away. She'll be back, hopefully. I hope she just didn't lose her electricity or her internet situation. As you know, technology is amazing when it works, but when it doesn't, it's a pain in the booty. And she's back. You are talking about a magical, fantastical book, and you're doing some
and I
magic
just
all on your own.
jumped off. Yeah, jumped out of the magic. So yeah, it's about leaping into books. So I'm leaping back into a book discussion. Yes.
Guys, we did not plan that at all.
No, and I don't know
Hence,
why
we
in the
did not
world.
plan that at all, but for whatever wacky reason, it just added some more. So this is Wacky Wednesday. What's
It
up, Spring?
is. It is. I hope it doesn't happen again. Like, and nothing happened. Like, my internet was still on. It's crazy.
There's no
Crazy.
telling. There's
No,
no telling.
it's
That's what I was explaining. When when your technology works, it's amazing.
yes.
But when
And
it
when
wants
it
to do
doesn't,
whatever it wants to do, I mean,
like,
literally, I had my laptop plugged in and it was
mhm.
still unread. And I'm like, it does not take this long to charge. So when I opened it up, I'm like, you got a full battery. Like, why is it still showing red?
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
I don't
Yeah,
understand.
I don't either. I don't either.
There's a
Anyway.
disconnect. Oh, that it does.
Yes, indeed.
And
Yes.
hello, Jen. Happy Wednesday. Been working on lessons all day, so I'm going to read and do some content tonight. Sounds wonderful. M's here. She is our wonderful, lovely M. And
Yeah.
hello, Kathy. How are you? Kathy is doing that wonderful project, where she's like writing information down. I'm sorry, this is my watch. I need to look and see what time it is. Why 3:38? At 3:38 every time it goes off. I don't know why it's set for 3:38. I inherited this watch
Oh my
from
gosh, that's
Barry
so
Jr., I
weird.
think, but whatever. Anyway, I can't figure it out. I have no directions. I like it because I just press it and it keeps an accurate time when I go walk,
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's
but
all I know. That's
yeah.
all I know. What can I say? Hello, Edie from
Hello,
M.
Indeed.
Greetings from our amazing Cameron. How are you, my friend? That is indeed a huge Mad Libs book. It is. It's amazing. I first spotted it at Books a Million, and I was like, that would be like a luxury buy. I would be buying it. Why would I be buying it? I really don't need it. Well, then I spotted it at Target. And at Target, I got it for a little bit cheaper. I think like 49 cents cheaper. And I was like, well, this is a sign.
Yeah.
I get it. But it
Yeah.
is huge. It is huge. It's a novelty. What can I say? Benjamin. Woot woot.
Ooh,
Salutations, my friend. So happy
hey.
to see you, Benjamin. And then Josie's here. Hello. I'm in between books. I have a few hours left of One Perfect Couple and to get further into The Haunting of Hill House, hoping to finish
Ooh.
both this week. Let me tell you about Josie. So you were not here, Lori, I think last week, were you?
No, I don't think so. Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, last week, the Would You Rather, our Mad Libs Would You Rather was, would you
Mm.
rather run every time someone says hello to you? Well, Josie found a video where somebody is telling this man hello and he runs away. And she sent it to me. I was like, oh my gosh, that is like a happiness boost because it was hilarious.
It is hilarious. It's so fun.
So, Josie, again, thank you for the happiness boost. Loved it. Loved it.
I feel like
And
I
then
might have read One Perfect Couple, but I'm trying to remember if I did. Isn't
I
that
think One
terrible?
Perfect Couple is a Ruth Ware book.
Oh, then I did. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, because
I
I've
haven't
read
read
it.
that. I don't own that
Yeah,
one. So, and The Haunting of Hill House, I
that
bought that
one
one
I
in
love.
January and I have
Yeah.
not read it yet. And I thought about reading it. this month because it
Mhm.
takes place in the summer.
It does.
But I was like, I want to do it justice. I want to have the time to like really read it. So I didn't because I had other things I needed to read, and I'm trying to finish my summer book bingo and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I put it to the side. I'd love to be able to read it though by the end of the year because I don't read enough. I mean, I haven't read hardly anything by Shirley Jackson. I read a short story and I read We Have Always Lived in the Castle, and that is it. That is the extent of my relationship with Shirley Jackson.
Yeah.
It's
I
sad.
think that's probably true for me. Well, I read The Haunting of Hill House. I just got a book from Pango of her shorter stories, and so it's about that big. It's not terribly long, but I'm very excited. I think I might take that with me on my little trip away. Yeah,
Oh, that
I
would be
love her.
fun.
Yeah,
That
she
would be
writes
fun.
beautiful stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
mean,
think so. And a
yeah,
lot of stuff that it's thought provoking.
it
You know,
is. Yeah.
what
Oh, yeah.
We Have Always Lived in the Castle, had that social commentary and had really thought provoking ideas and things to think about. It wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like, I really
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Cameron said he finished and uploaded Sunday's video, so I'm going to film another video during the sprint, trying to get ahead. You are on fire and deserve a lot of gold
Yay.
stars. I am. I'm here all night. Well, I will send you a link and you can hop on with us. So give me a
Yeah.
moment and I will do that because I can't do it at the same time that I'm chatting.
Yeah.
Because I can't do more than one thing at a time.
I don't
Um,
know. You're pretty good at doing more than I do.
well, I mean, I could do it, but there's no telling what I will be talking about as I'm doing it, because
Gotcha.
it's
Yeah.
like my brain will be somewhere else.
Right, right.
Amber said it's a romance novella by Alyssa Cole. It's been on my shelf for so long, so finally reading it. Yay! Well, that's amazing. I wouldn't have thought it was a romance from the
Yeah.
title, but wonderful that you're finally reading something on your shelf that's been there for a while. I know that is such a liberating feeling when you can read something that's been there for a while. I think what
Yeah.
happens, at least for me, and I'm sure it happens for you too, Lori, it's, we're attracted by the new shiny object that's out there. So when you see the new book that presents
Yes.
itself, you're like, you're almost like, like Lord of the Rings. Isn't Gollum?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
like, my precious.
Yes. It's exactly like that. Like I'm in a trance and I'm just going to the book, go to
I
the
know. I know.
library.
It's
Yeah.
really crazy. Really, really crazy. Chris is here. Hello, Chris. How are you? Amanda's here. Hello, Amanda.
Hello,
Hello, Kaylin. Carmen
Kaylin.
said, loved the book, Kat. Yes. Yes. I'm assuming for Trial by Fire. You gave it 5 stars. It's Lori, lovely Lori. What a
Oh,
lovely
thank
surprise.
you.
Yes. And hello to Lori from Jamie. Here's all the highs to Lori.
Yay. That must have
Woo.
been
I
when I
wish I
came
had
in.
like I wish I
Oh,
had like red carpet music. I'd
I
be like,
know. It's like
snap,
you feel like a little queen now. Yeah. Very good. Thank you.
we're gonna have to get some people to give me some would you rather info in a
Yeah.
second. Reading The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter and the middle grade March group read The Library of Unruly Treasures. And hello, Lori. I'm reading that as well. So I'm reading The Library of Unruly Treasures. First
Okay.
one by John Birdsall. She's the one that wrote the Penderwicks series.
Oh, yeah.
Not super far in it, but reading steadily as I can. And then I'm
Yeah.
also reading this book. It is The
I
Southern Journey
saw
with True
that.
Stories.
Yeah.
From the Heart of the South by Rick Bragg. He is a Pulitzer Prize winner, not for this book, but for, I
Right.
want to say, for something news related. I
Mm.
don't really know much about him, but I briefly saw something about that. But I think you would enjoy this. Anyone who
Oh,
lives in the South, any of my Southern friends,
yeah,
like I'm
yeah.
talking Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, would enjoy this because
Yeah.
there are things he talks about that we would relate to, especially
Mhm.
food. He has this one
Oh,
story about his experience with oysters that is hilarious. And I have read a couple of the stories aloud to my husband because they're just so funny,
oh,
like
I bet. Yeah.
takes on it, but he's so sweet to his mother. I
Oh,
love like how he talks about his mom, how he talks about his aunts. Like there's just like there's a couple of times I have teared up. He
oh,
also there's one story about a dog that his mom and his brother take in. I teared up.
oh, yeah.
It was just really sweet. And I mean,
Wow.
if you've been to these even Florida, even as far as Florida, he's got some stories about that. Something the last story I read happened to be about the grouper. Apparently the grouper was like eaten into oblivion
The
because
fish?
it was
Yeah.
really
Mhm.
really popular, especially in Florida, and
Florida.
somehow
Oh,
it
yeah.
was eaten into oblivion. So
Mhm.
anyway, really enjoying that one as well. But that one's for the Cozy Cottage Book Club. And as Kathy's mentioning, this one is for middle grade March. And I believe the meeting is next Wednesday. They
I
usually
think
meet
it
the
is.
last Wednesday of the month. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
And Edie said the Astro Library sounds interesting.
It is.
And Kaylin said, I'm going to make a Tex-Mex skillet from HelloFresh. Yum. And I just started reading My Secret Admirer by Carol Ellis, a YA horror from 1989.
Ooh.
Woo-hoo. Have you
Ooh.
heard of that one, Cameron? Because Cameron knows a
I
lot
was
about
gonna
like
say.
this old-fashioned YA. I've never heard of the
Mhm.
title or the author. So
Mm,
that's new to me. And
mhm.
hello, Allie. She's saying
Hello,
hello to you, Lori, in the chat,
Ellen.
reading A Stitch in Time by Kelly Armstrong,
Oh.
5% in. It's good so far.
Mhm.
And Carmen is reading The Crane Wife by Patrick Ness today.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lori, we were so scared we lost.
I know.
Popping in and out of reality there.
Yeah. I live on
That's
the edge.
so good. Hello, Jen. How are you, my friend, my kindred
Yay.
spirit? Matthew, woot woot. And then Carmen said, gotta love Wacky Wednesdays. Yep.
Know it.
And M says, I'm reading A Grandmother Begins the Story as Much as My Kids Allow. And maybe
Oh.
you have Haunted Watch, Kat. I don't
Yeah.
know about that. I just think it's set. Somehow it's set on that. And even sometimes I'm like close enough to where I can hear it. And then I'm like, what is that beeping noise? And then I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah.
my watch.
Yep.
So Jen says, I've been working on Substack content today. Now I'll be spending the rest of the afternoon reading and doing household tasks. Excellent.
Yeah.
Kristen is here. Woot woot. Hello, Kristen. Kaylin says to Cameron, I've been watching a lot of your book hauls, probably why I'm reading My Secret Admirer. Ha ha. So that's where you got that title from. Edie said, I've had one of those happen to me, saw a book for more than I wanted to pay, then saw a used copy later that day for much cheaper.
Mhm.
And then Alicia, Kat, Lori, happy Wednesday. Just joining. We'll be in and out for the first sprint, tidying up a few things before husband gets home from his trip.
All
Woohoo.
right.
And Jen says, I'm reading The Caretaker by Marcus Kluwer. Is that how you pronounce his name? It's a
I think it's
physical
Cleaver,
copy.
but I'm not sure. You know, everybody says them differently, so.
I know, I know. She's also listening to Christine by Stephen King, which is a reread. I'm curious to see how you like The Caretaker because The Caretaker is the second book. I think Matthew
Yeah.
really enjoyed The Caretaker. I'm interested in him. I've never read anything by him, but I'm interested.
Yeah, I
So
think I have The Caretaker on ebook maybe, but I haven't read it yet. Yeah.
Jamie wants to know, what does your shirt say? Well, my shirt was a gift from my friend Simon. I don't know if y'all can see this. It
Oh,
is easily distracted by books
oh,
and
books
dogs.
and dogs.
Isn't that
Oh,
cute?
I love
That's what
that.
my friend sent me.
Oh, that's so
He's buying
cute.
all these T-shirts because he volunteers at a rescue group in Georgia. And he's
Mhm.
been buying all kinds of like T-shirts, with dog, sayings on it and stuff like that. And so he decided, let me gift you one. I was like, okay. So it was a
Yeah,
nice little surprise.
it's
And
a good.
then, and also too, he picked it in purple, which purple's my second favorite color.
Yeah,
Black is
should
my
be
first.
where you live. Yeah.
And then Kristen says, I have 2 hours left of the third of the Sky Ridge Hotshot series.
Oh,
Yes, to more Shirley Jackson. Josie
yeah.
said the video was perfect. It was, Josie. Perfect. And
Mm.
hi, Eleanor. I'll be heading. I see the H in headlights. So I'll be heading red lights. That's what I was going to say. I will be reading Headlights by CJ Leith this afternoon. Are you still enjoying it? And hello to Alicia and anyone else I haven't said hello to from Allie. And hi, Lori from Kristen.
Kristen.
And Emily's here. Hello, Emily. I am reading The Hope Keeper by Heather Webb today. It's a historical fiction about the Hope Diamond. Wonderful.
Ooh,
Finish
that sounds
tonight.
good. Ooh, yeah.
Josie said, The Haunting of Hill House is my first book by Shirley and has been so good. I find it interesting how everything is tied in. I've stopped at each chapter to think about what just happened.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
I would recommend We Have Always Lived in the Castle if, when you are ready to read another Shirley Jackson, because
Mhm.
it's really good. I read a short story by her that was on LeVar Burton Reads. I mean, I listened to it on his podcast, and that one was pretty creepy. It had to do with a painting in a house, and I can't think of what the title is right off the
Oh,
bat. I have to look it
yeah,
up. But
yeah.
it was really that was the first that I had ever read by Shirley Jackson was that short story. I read it for Week of Weird, and I was like, because LeVar Burton tends to read some weird stories on his podcast. Many of them are like speculative fiction and just,
Mhm.
have that in it. So I got a lot of Week of Weird stories from that.
Huh.
And Cameron said, My secret admirer is classic point horror. Ooh, and yeah, Cameron, you know it. Matthew's reading Fruit Fly by Josh Silver. And Kaylin, thank you for watching. Yes, thanks for watching, Cameron. He's amazing. And ooh, I want to read The Caretaker, though I didn't love his last book.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, it's Cleaver.
Oh,
Cleaver. Weird, I know.
like Beaver Cleaver. That's old, I know. And most of you probably don't even know who Beaver
I
Cleaver is.
wonder if he comes from Transylvania, where he wants to suck. What
I
is
know.
want to suck your blood? I want you.
That's an interesting spelling, though,
I
for
don't know.
Cleaver, but I like
I
that.
know.
Mhm.
Poor guy. He probably gets called everything under the
Well,
sun.
yeah. Mhm.
Jen says, I loved We Used to Live Here. We used to live in the castle, and
Yeah.
I'm completely invested in The Caretaker. Oh, We Used to Live Here is the other book by him. I thought she was saying We Used to Live in.
Oh, yes, okay.
We always lived in the castle. You're messing me up, Jen. And I
Give me
completely invested in The Caretaker so far. It actually gave me a creepy chill at one point, which I don't often get from
things to
horror books.
say.
I was
Yeah.
so happy.
Yeah, I like when I get really creepy vibes or if I get so scared I can't sleep, but it doesn't happen often.
It
Not
does not. It happens more to me if I watch something creepy than if I read something creepy.
Yeah,
I
it's
read
maybe
something creepy, it'll stick with me for a little bit, and
Mhm.
I'll kinda, like, start to look for that in other areas of my life, or, like, I'll look for it, like, in a movie or whatever, and if I see it in a movie, then it kinda freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it's with books, I can sometimes kinda compartmentalize, like, what I'm reading to where it's like I can make it less
Mhm. That's right.
less horrific if I needed to.
That's
And,
right.
Jen wants to read this too, Eleanor. And
Good.
good to know you're liking The Caretaker so far. And Zach is here. Hoy, We Have Always Lived in the Castle is my favorite Shirley Jackson. I've read it 3 times.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Leave It to Beaver. Yeah, Blake, Leave It to Beaver. I watched an interview with him, and that is how it's pronounced.
It's true.
Lights is my first CJ lead book, and I'm liking the writing style. 100 pages to go. Very good. I'm only 35, but I know it. Leave It to Beaver is I was raised by
There you
grandparents.
go. That's right.
And I don't know which I love more, The Haunting of Hill House or We Always Lived in the Castle. Well, you can love both of them equally for different
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah.
Leave It to Beaver. Thanks for digging into my childhood, Lauren.
Welcome.
I also loved We Have Always Lived in the Castle. That's why I thought you were saying that, because I know that is one of your
Mhm.
favorite books.
Yeah.
So, Jen of Horror Literati, I need you to give me a word. I need you to give me a celebrity, please, Jen,
Ooh.
because I don't think you have ever given me anything for Would You Rather. I don't see you on my list for sure at all. And let me see who else has not given me something in a while. Lori, you haven't. So, Lori, you please give
Mhm.
me a celebrity also. I need two celebrities.
Oh, mm. Let me think. Elvis Presley, since it was just recently his day. I know this because Lisa made me watch his movies. Yeah,
Okay, so Lori's going to go with Elvis Presley. So you'll
yeah.
be my second. And then Jen will give us, oh, look, she's got it. Chappelle Roan.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know who that is. I don't know her music, but I know who it is.
Yeah.
I know that she's a singer. That's about all I know.
Yeah. Different. Two singers, very different ways of singing.
Yeah. Yes, I would say. Yes. And also too, I'm not sure if Chappelle Roan gyrates the way Elvis Presley
Oh
used to.
gosh, I'm sure not. Yeah, we watched what's the one with oh, the blonde girl, the very famous blonde girl. She's still alive, but Viva Las Vegas. That's what she
Yeah.
was watching the other day, and I was trying to read, but it's hard not to, with that one because they're they're dancing all the time. Yeah.
And
Mm,
Jen says, I've been listening to her music today, maybe in connection to my Substack work. Wonderful.
yeah.
Yeah, you say that about your Substack work. Liz Craft and Sarah Fain have
Mm-hmm.
been, they had an episode where they were talking about having like a song, like kind of like inspire them, kind of like a theme song for whatever they're working on. And
Oh,
so they've been
nice.
picking certain, like Annie Lennox, because
Yeah.
she's, some of her music for like one of the things. Can't remember if it was the pilot that they were working on or the book that they're writing together. It was one or the other. And they were
Hmm.
playing some Annie Lennox, to get them in the groove or the, what they were
Yeah.
doing.
I like that.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes, like when I read Mexican Gothic, there was a playlist that went along with that, and they had some
I,
really great songs that
yeah,
went
I
along
did
with
that.
reading that book.
Yeah,
So,
that was a good one.
nice. So Jamie said, I'm going to be continuing with the Sam Neill memoir. Did I ever tell you this? It is so much fun. Such great story of listening to his voice. I know,
Yeah.
such a loss for us, y'all. Such a
Yeah.
loss. And Zach says, Kat doesn't listen to Pink Pony Club. I don't know. I don't think I've ever listened to anything by her, but maybe I have and I didn't realize it was her.
Mm.
No telling. Pink
Mhm.
Pony Club is always playing in my brain.
That's funny.
And love that. I listen to music when I write too. And there's an excellent mashup of Pink Pony Club and the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And certain songs for certain vibes. Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you listen to songs that have lyrics while you're writing? Because I can't
I
do that.
cannot. I
Mm-mm.
can't either. Because what happens is if a song comes on that I really love or is going
Mhm.
to make me want to get up and dance or whatever, or it reminds me of something nostalgic, like
Mhm.
I'm totally invested in the song and totally
Same.
forget that I was reading.
Yep, same. I
Even
can
like my
picture it.
husband, he'll like show me something and it'll have like music in it. And instead of me paying attention to whatever he's showing me, I'm like sitting there
Mhm.
singing the song, dancing around. Um, I don't know. Michael Jackson and the Jackson Five used to love their music.
Mm.
And, there's that song, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. You know that song by
Mhm.
them? It
Mhm.
brings me back to skate country. And it's like, I wish I had skates on and I could go like skate down the road.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they were always in the skating rink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, ooh, Sam Neill. I know. So
Mhm.
sad. And you can't not dance to Viva Las
It's
Vegas.
true.
And it depends on what I'm writing.
Mm. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Chappelle Roan is wonderful fun. Yeah, I can't even really scrapbook with, I mean, I have to have it They play music at our scrapbooking event that I go to,
Uh-huh.
but if it's music that I'm not that I don't really know, or I don't know, it kind of blends, I start getting involved. But if a song comes on that
Mhm.
I know or I love, all of a sudden I'm like back. It's like you would do
Yeah.
a song and now I
Yeah.
can't concentrate.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Hello, Shakira. How are you? And lyrics throw me off while writing or reading. And
Mhm.
Agatha's here reading and likely finishing Whistler.
Oh, do you like it, Agatha? I have it. I wanna know.
Yeah, I in Whistler by
Ann Patchett.
Ann Patchett. I don't
She's
know
gonna
why
be
I
my
thought
best
it was
friend in a little while.
I
Yeah,
don't
we're
know
gonna
why
be
I thought that was by John Grisham. I don't know
Oh,
why.
yeah, yeah, that's
I thought he
Ann.
had a book called The Whistler or something like that.
Mm. Something close to that of his 1,000 books he's
Oh
published.
yeah, yeah. Um, and Jen says Rena loves Michael Jackson, Chappelle
Yeah.
Roan, and Taylor Swift.
Oh, good, yeah.
Shakira says, I'm doing good. Just been working on creating my comic and my book. For me, it's the Beatles, Michael Jackson, and Shakira the singer.
Oh, yeah,
Wonderful.
that's cool.
And loving it, listening to the audiobook, which she
Oh,
recorded herself.
wonderful. Mm.
And Jamie said, I can listen to music while scrapbooking, but not when I'm adding the journaling.
Mm,
Exactly. I'll end up
mm,
with song lyrics in my journal. And yes, that would be me too. Yeah, for
mhm,
sure. For sure.
mhm.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hop into our first sprint, and then I will go ahead and put the Would You Rather in once we go to it. So look for that, everyone. I
Okay.
have it set for 45 minutes. Is that good for you,
Yeah, mhm.
Lori?
Yep, it's good for me. Is it good for everybody else? I'm sure they're
I
used to that.
think so. I
Yeah,
mean, I used to start with 30 to get everybody kind of like started, but
yeah,
then it seems like everybody likes 45. It gives people a
yeah,
bigger chunk.
yeah.
Okay, there we go. So happy sprinting.
Right.
Yeah, Jen says good for her. Okay, see you all in a little bit.
Alright.
Hello. Look who joined us, Lori.
Hey, hello.
Yay.
Hey, I don't know what's going on with my connection. It's in and out.
Uh-oh. It might be magic.
It might be.
You saw what happened to Lori.
Yeah, telling you.
So how did you do, Lori, that sprint?
I did pretty well. I'm at 100 pages. I had a call from my daughter. She was having a bit of a angry fit. Not at me.
She was venting. She was venting.
Venting, yes. Not a fit, but yes. And so I did that, and I had to go and take care of Agnes for a minute. But yeah, I think it's gonna. I'm in. I'm all in now. I'm gonna finish it. I'm sure. Yeah, it's
Very
weird.
good.
Yeah,
it's a weird book. Yeah, it's not what you expected.
It's not. It felt like middle grade almost at first, and now it's clearly not middle grade with the language and some of the things that they're talking about. So yeah, it's really unique. So I think that's what I'm getting now is like, oh, okay, I'm just going to ride along with this and see where it goes. Yeah.
Right. And see how it plays out.
Right.
How about you, ED? What did you get up to? It's so good to see you. I don't know if ED can hear me.
I don't know.
Fighting with this, and I read a little bit, but not much.
So what are you reading? Let me see. Show me your book.
I'm reading Wisteria.
Wisteria. I love that cover. It's pretty.
Yeah. Oh.
Very, very nice.
It is nice.
It's the dust jacket.
Oh.
Yes, I remember you. Okay, you posted that on Instagram. That's pretty, but the book cover itself is pretty too. I mean, underneath the book cover, the actual book. I love that when the cover of the book is not plain.
Yeah. Me too.
Well, I read 4 stories in my Southern journey.
Yay.
One was about a storm. He didn't specify what the storm, what it was, but I'm almost thinking it must have been Katrina, by the way, because he was talking about being in New Orleans. Then he wrote a story about another storm that came through. But this one, they were about to put on the play Wizard of Oz, and a lot of the kids that were in the play were affected by this other storm.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so they were kind of debating, should they put this play on or not? And then they decided to go ahead and do it, and everybody was fine. And then he wrote about Trade Day, where you go to this place. This was in Collinsville, Alabama. They have this vast flea market. And of all the weird things you could find at this flea market, he said, my brothers and I drove to a vast flea market in Collinsville, Alabama to buy a bantam rooster for our mother. We left with 2 ducks, 2 chickens, a Hamilton watch, 2 fig trees, a sack of green onions, a bone-handled pocket knife, a bushel of sweet potatoes, a 4-way lug wrench, a goat named Ramrod, and a ball-peen hammer.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yes. So, and then the last one was called The Eternal Gulf. Oh no, I'm sorry. Lost in the Dark. Eternal Gulf is the next one. Lost in the Dark. And he's talking about how in the Appalachian foothills, he would take the back roads and it would be kind of creepy or whatever, for him to do that. And a lot of times people would take these back roads because they didn't want to get caught. They didn't have a headlight. They were missing a headlight or whatever else they were doing when they don't want to get caught
or bootlegging or yeah.
So anyway, those were good.
Yeah,
he really is a wonderful writer. I mean, the book is well written, the story is well written, and it amazes me how the stories are so because many of them are from magazines. So like Southern Living and I don't know. It's amazing when somebody can write a whole story, beginning, middle, end, in such a short format. Because some of it, they're like 2 pages. Like they're not, or a page and a half.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
That is Amazing.
Anyway, that's what I got up to. I did check in Discord with my Beaumont Brady bunch. I also posted my progress on my puzzle that I'm doing. I posted that in the puzzle section. I had to go give Ice Cream Bar some water and chase Nene out of the room. She likes to sneak in there and then she tries to hide under stuff. And I'm like, I can't have you in my scrapbook room. Who knows what you're going to do?
Exactly.
Nene's the cat.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, then I had to go give treats to the dogs because Bailey wouldn't move so the cat could pass. So it's like, give me a treat so you can get out of the way so the cat will move.
Yeah. Speaking of cats, Sheldon went back for another surgery this morning.
Oh.
They think that he's like all the things they said were happening. They discovered through a biopsy that there wasn't any cancer where they took the biopsy. So then they said, well, we could open him back up and just kind of see if there's something we can do. And they could. So I mean, we'll see. We might have some more time with him, much more than we would have thought. It's
so today was like exploratory surgery, just
well,
to
the
kind
first one was exploratory. Today they got some of the cysts down from like tennis ball size to golf ball size. They realized his gallbladder is fine because they were going to remove that, and they said, nope, he's good. That was a cyst we thought was his gallbladder, which of course I'm like, I know this guy, the Dr. Askew. I'm like, were you okay? Like when you did this the other day, were you okay? But anyway, and then they said there might be some, he might have some kidney stones, but nothing that's gonna, impact him in any way right now.
Right.
And so yeah, I hate that he had to have 2 surgeries in about a week, but I mean he might have. They said he might have a good few years, even more than a few years left. So we'll see.
Right. Well, cats have 9 lives.
They do. He was getting better. Like after the surgery, he was really all the time. He didn't eat. All of a sudden he was eating. He was getting up and down. He was yelling for us to come get him. Like he was trying to jump up on something, which you can't do. So I mean, I thought then, gosh, something changed for him. So
right. Well, I'm glad. That's good news.
It's very good news. I'm very happy. I love cats. I really do. They're so fancy.
Yes. They do have their own little personalities.
They really do.
They really are.
They do.
Edie, do you have any animal friends living in your home?
No, not allowed to have any where I live, but there are some cats that are outside that I take care of and feed and stuff. So that's the closest I've got.
Okay, well, you're still helping them. That's awesome.
Right. That's right. Yeah,
I love that. So my question was, would you rather have Chappelle Roan play you in a movie about your life, or you play Elvis Presley in a movie about their life? So Robin said she would play Elvis Presley. And she's on the bus going home, so she probably won't be on tonight, but for us to have a happy, wonderful night.
Yeah.
Halco popped in. Hey, Cat and Peeps, finished the Lying Game about a week ago. Been reading Sharp Objects and enjoying it so far. Wonderful. I hope you enjoyed the Lying Game as well. That is my book club pick. I will be starting that probably tomorrow because I want to make some progress in this. Since I'm in the middle of 2 books right now. But that's one of the things I have to do. I have my stack of books. What am I going to be able to finish before the end of the month?
Yeah.
And Halco also would play Elvis in a movie about their life. And Jamie thought that was, what a question. I'll have Chappelle Roan play me. That should add some interest. What about you, Lori? Would you like Chappelle Roan to play you?
No, I would go with Elvis.
So you want to play Elvis?
I want to play Elvis. And the reason is because I want to find out what was really going on with him and what was his name? What did they call him? The guy that made all the decisions for him. And I would want to know what was really happening with him and his wife and just his life. And
Okay. What about you?
Then I wouldn't want to be him, but
I think I'd probably rather play Elvis.
Yeah.
Okay. So Chappelle Roan play me, Jen says. Allie also wants Chappelle Roan to play her. Yes, and then ED said he'll be playing Elvis.
Yeah.
Chappelle Roan for M. And
Oh,
hello, Nicole. Folding
hey.
laundry, and we'll be reading Stowaway, The Disreputable Exploits of the Rat.
Oh, wow.
That sounds like a fun book, a fun
Does.
title. Jamie said, I made it to page 229 in Sam Neill's memoir, and now I'm picking up lunch. Ooh, I hope you have something yummy.
Oh, yeah. I forget what time it is for her.
I know she's have like lunchtime.
I was like,
Highs to ED. And then Chappelle Roan, I'm going to look them up. I figure someone is making a movie about me, then I'm doing something right. That's good. And Allie said I got a 9% in A Stitch of Time. Not horror, but kind of creepy.
Okay.
More highs to our ED.
Yeah.
Swamp Gas is here. Just finished Hugo Winner, Someone You Can Build a Nest In by John Wiswell. It is a monster love survival story. Lots of comedy, twist, and monster POV. 5 stars.
Wow. Never heard of that.
Me either. Sounds interesting.
Okay,
Have you heard?
that
Oh, ED left.
Uh-oh, we lost
He
him.
didn't leave us, but he.
No, yeah.
Allie said, but still loving it in her book. M said, I didn't read a bit because hubby came home for his lunch break. Well, that's nice. You got to spend time with your hubby.
Yeah.
And Jen said, I made it to 13% into Christine and got some towels in the washer. Wonderful. Jen, who's the narrator for Christine? And Amber got dinner and finished a movie I was watching called Shelby Oaks.
Oh.
What kind of movie is that?
Oh, no.
More highs to ED from Carmen. I'll have to star that so he can see you said hi, Carmen. And Jen said that edition of Wisteria is stunning. It is. It's very pretty.
It is, yeah.
Carmen made it to 16%. What did you think of Shelby Oaks? I want to watch it, Amber. That's from Jen. Gorgeous cover, ED. I need to add that to my list if I haven't already. It's like my comments are stuck. I'm going to have to star that one too. Car Ramrod. That was the goat. The goat is Ramrod. And Emily got to 81%, taking a break for dinner. Wonderful. I hope you have something yummy and you're getting close. Jen went to pick up dinner, took out the garbage, and spoke to her dad for a bit. I hope your dad's doing well.
Yeah.
And I'm glad for good news about you, Sheldon.
Thank you, Caitlin. Me too. Mm-hmm.
Caitlin read the first chapter of My Secret Admirer. I'm hoping you're enjoying it. Hello, Paula. Paula's telling everyone hello. Just popping in to hug the like button. Thank you, Paula. I'm glad you popped in. Zach says, I'd definitely rather have Chappelle Roan play me. And Paula is reading The Road of Bones by Demi Winters for book club.
Oh,
that sounds like a good title.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's fantasy. Is it fantasy?
I'm about to look it up because it sounds good. Yeah.
The Road of Bones. It reminds me of the Rush song Roll the Bones.
Yeah.
Jamie said it's a late lunch for me, Greek food. Ooh, yum. And now I'm eating at the beach, celebrating my 15th Caliversary. Yes.
Oh.
She's been in California 15 years. Wonderful.
I love Greek food too.
Me too. And Amber said it's a horror movie done by a YouTuber named Chris Stuckman. I love his videos and movie reviews, but I sadly didn't like the movie. That's interesting. Eleanor has 50 pages left in her book.
Good for you.
Good, Eleanor. That's the Headlights book.
I think so.
Jen said the narrator is Holton Graham. I haven't read Christine since I was 15, and it's kind of nostalgic reading it now at 51. It has been a long time since I read Christine.
Me too.
It had to be like maybe in my 20s or 30s when I read it. And I've seen the movie, but golly, it's been so long that I can't tell you who's in the movie. Yeah. Paula said her book is fantasy with Swedish mythology. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I would like that. Folklore February. That gives me Folklore February vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Paula from Allie. And then hi again, Allie from Paula. Okay, so we need to do our Mad Libs out of my
Mm-hmm.
gigantic Mad Libs book. I mean, my book is really huge. So big. Okay, and then when I read the story, I'm going to have to use it because there's a part I cannot read what it says. Okay, so Lori. I'm looking.
Yes.
Allie was my last comment.
Yes.
I know. You see, I can't do two things at one time.
It's okay.
I want my felt tip in there.
I was reading the synopsis for The Road of Bones, and
Does it sound good?
yeah, it does. It's the first in a series of 3, I think. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it does. Vikings, yeah, I'll do it.
Jen said Christine was my second King novel. Pet Cemetery was my first when I was 14.
Oh, Carrie was my first. Christine, I think, was my second. Yeah.
My first was The Stand. I read it in eighth
Oh,
grade.
wow.
I can't really remember what my second was.
Yeah.
But I love The Stand.
Yeah.
So, okay. So Zach's adjective will be scrunged.
Okay.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't either, but we'll figure it out.
ED,
Runged.
I just wanted to let you know that Carmen was telling you hello
Mm-hmm.
because you went away. And then also people will think that
Hi, Carmen.
And then M said your cover is gorgeous, and she needs to add that to the list if she hasn't already. So I just didn't want you to miss those
It's
comments.
the third book in the series, though.
Oh, third book in the series. Kathy ate dinner, that Sprint barbecue pork sandwich. It was delish. Sounds delish.
Mm-hmm.
And Amber, I still haven't read a King book, though. I was thinking Carrie next month for final FMC readathon. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cameron and I are supposed to be buddy reading Carrie, and we might even talk about it. So I need to get with him. That's one of my things I have to plan. It will be like my third time or fourth time reading it. I mean, I like it. It's a short read too. It's not very long. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Lori, if you will give me a noun, and ED, if you would give me a verb, and chat, if you will give me an adjective.
Fly.
Fly. Fly like an eagle.
I'm going to go with.
Look at my book, ED. It's huge.
Oh, it is huge.
Look how big it is.
It's ginormous.
It's enormous.
I'm going to go with wine.
Wine.
Red wine, in fact. Red wine.
Okay.
I guess the red shouldn't be in there, but it's fine.
Well, I mean, you're being specific.
Yeah, I am.
Specific.
Yeah.
Okay, so ED, you get a noun this time, and Lori, you get a part of the body. Let me check the chat here. Yes, Jen loves Carrie so much. I know you do. Fluent is her adjective. Fluent. M says, oh, yes, you've talked about this series. Just blame my mom brain. Tasty. Tasty for Amber. Trying to look at these adjectives. Jamie's going with sandy. Jen is going with furry.
Oh, I like the next one coming up.
Okay, do you have a part of the body, Lori?
Yes, I'm going to go with kneecap.
Ooh. I'm curious to see how that's going to look. And
yeah, me too.
Carmen. Can you change your adjective glistening to a verb? Cheers from Jen, Lori.
Thank you.
Do you have your noun, ED? ED, do you have your noun? I don't know if he's thinking. Oh, yeah, he's thinking.
He's thinking.
Allie, change your adjective to a type of container.
Candle. Let's go with that.
A candle. That's going to be funny. Okay, so Allie's going to do a type of container. Carmen's going to do a verb, and she's going with trickle. Okay, Lori. I need a plural noun from you, and I need a singular noun from ED.
I'll go with candles.
Oh, candle. You're going to do a plural candles?
Candles. Yes, candles.
Okay. And then chat.
Coin.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
It's just not going to make any sense at all. Okay.
That's why it's going to be so fun.
Right. Scrunge just means wadded up in a ball, by the way.
Oh, like a scrunchie.
Yeah, I see that.
Scrunchy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought
Amber
it was.
says, Kat's already laughing. Yes. I don't even know how that's going to work. Amber, please give me a plural noun. Lori, a verb ending in ing. And ED, you give me a plural noun. So Allie's supposed to be getting me a type of container. Amber is going to give me a plural noun.
And I'm going to go with driving.
Okay. Oh, please make this a good plural noun, ED. Please.
I was thinking horns.
Horns? Yes. That's going to be interesting. Okay, Kaylin, give me an adverb, my friend. Well, I don't know what happened to Allie. Did Allie go away?
I don't know.
Loaves for Amber. Okay, so I don't know what open top. Oh, like an O. Okay, open top container. Okay. I'm going to have to use container in it, I guess. I'll put that in parentheses. Okay. Menacingly. Menacingly. I don't think I'm saying that right. Menacingly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Agatha, I don't have any more words. So, with that being said, Agatha, give me a silly word. No. Yes, give me a silly word so I can put that in next week's Would You Rather. A silly word. And I will write that down for that.
There we go.
A silly word. And then we'll be done with that. Menagerie.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Menagerie. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. And that will be part of Would You Rather next week. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just make sure. Okay. So when we come back, I will read the story, Rules for Riding on the School Bus.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
How could this go wrong?
For 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna guess, Amber. This should be good.
It
Yeah,
should be good. Wine. Yeah. Mm.
horns and coins and all that jazz.
That's right.
Okay, 45 minutes good for y'all?
It's good for me.
I was like, oh no. Okay, so let me get our screen up. There's our kitty cat. Kaylin can't wait.
I can't either.
It's going to be silly, I can guarantee you.
Mhm.
Okay, everybody. Happy sprinting.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay, so how did you do, Lori?
I'm on page 123, so that was good.
Very nice. Are you
Yeah,
strictly eyeball reading?
I am. Yeah, this time.
Um, and ED, how did you do?
Rebooted my router. Looks like it's working better, less interference, and I read some more.
Wonderful. Are you eyeball reading too?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm reading this one in tandem. So like if I can
Wow.
read it, I'd like to read it, like instead of having to listen to it. But I made it to chapter 19. I still have a ways to go. I'm only on page 158 of 339. It's just taken a while to get into the story, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not like I want to read it every moment of my life.
Right.
So that is what I did. I also ate some watermelon, and Barry came
Oh,
home. So I talked to him for a few minutes. And also, my son, Barry, started classes today at Southeastern. He's just going back to take a few classes to use up his GI Bill. He already has a degree from Southeastern. But anyway, he had two
yeah.
classes today. So I wanted to see how that went for him. So anyway,
Good.
that's what I got up to. And then I was also saying hello to people in the chat. We had
Yeah.
quite a few people join us. So a little bit of activity going on here.
Yeah, it's a good group tonight.
So Jamie said, can't wait to see where Lori's wine fits in.
Me too. Me too.
Paul popped in and I told Paul hello. Then M had to scoot, but thank you for sprints. Have a great evening, everyone. She's probably long gone because that was at 5:30 p.m. So I am so glad you were here.
Yeah.
And then Amy came in and telling everyone
Yay.
hello. I'm joining a little bit late, but I'm hoping to get in some quality reading and possibly some writing time as well. It's always great to see you, as well as Alex. Hope you're
Yay.
doing awesome. So sorry I'm late, and you're not late. You're right on time. You're
Mhm.
on the time that you were supposed to get here. And Shannon's here. Hi. Made friends with the like button. Thank you, my friend. I got lost in my story. Just now came up for some food. Remembered you were streaming.
That's good.
And saw your Friday stream up, Kat. Can't wait. Yes, I will be doing focus sprints on Friday morning. If anybody wants some structured focus sprints, I pretty
Okay.
much stick to my schedule with that. So anyway, I need them for Friday to get my act together.
Yeah, gotcha.
I'm doing pretty good, except that I find that I'm carrying it over every day. I'm carrying tasks over. And that's mainly because my to-do list is always like 15 to 20 items a day. It's like
Yeah.
you're a goofball to think you're going to get all of that stuff done. But anyway, I think I just have to be better about saying, okay, you're going to do this and then you're going to do this. But I did realize on Monday, because Monday it took me forever to do my blog post, I need to tweak my writing. I need to write every day. Every day. Like, don't take a break, just write every day, regardless of what it is. And the other thing is I'm keeping up with my book reviews on Goodreads for what I'm currently reading, but I need to go back. I have so many I have to write from before, but I am keeping up with my ones that I'm reading for August. So everything I've read for August, my 4 books have already been written, which I'm proud of myself for that.
Yeah.
So,
What makes you really want them all to have a review?
I don't know. It's my OCD part of my brain, I guess. It's the fact that, I feel like I read it and I want to, I mean, I never used to, so I don't know why. And there have been times where I've just started everything. I mean, when my mom went into the hospital with a broken hip, I mean, I was in the hospital. I'm like, I'm just going to star all this because I can't think about this right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know why I feel compelled to do it.
Well, you should do it. I'm not saying you're wrong.
No, I know. I mean, I
Yeah.
tell myself all the time, just go in there and star it, or just write 3 words about it.
Yeah. It didn't suck. Right.
Well, just so I could get through through it. Really and honestly, I mean, even I wrote for J.A. Jance, it was a 2-star for Kiss of the Bees. That was a 2-star
Oh,
book for me. Oh gosh, I was just like, oh, if it
yeah,
wasn't for my Brady Bunch, I don't know. I mean, that might have been my first DNF ever. I
yeah,
say that, but I also needed to know what was going to happen to the character Lainey, if she was going to survive or not. That's what keeps me
yeah,
reading a lot of times. It was
yeah.
just, I don't know. Jance was all over the place. I don't know what it is about that series. We've read 2 books
Uh-huh.
in the Walker series, and we are just not feeling it. I kind of feel like if the next book is not better, that I'm just not going to read the Walker series.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I
it's like
do.
I'm
Yeah.
just, I don't know. I don't like reading books where
Mm.
it's weird. I don't mind body horror. I think it's kind of cool. Like for them to write something so gross and scary.
Mhm.
But I don't want to read about real torture of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to
Yeah.
read, like I know that this could possibly happen to somebody. Like her realistic fiction is different than reading a horror story. I don't know if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does. And I was just going to ask, is J.A. Jans a woman or a man? I can,
A woman, a
Okay.
woman.
Oh, okay.
And she has 4 series, and we started off reading J.P. Beaumont. He is he's a homicide detective in Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
And the narrator of the books, I think his name is Gene Ingeni or something like that. But
Hmm.
he's perfect for Bo. Like the way he talks is how and how we can envision him. So we really love that character. And then
Yeah.
we realized that some of these characters are going to be crossing over into other series. So we started
Oh,
reading Joanna Brady and we like her character.
uh-huh.
And then we found out Allie at some point is going to do it. So then we decided let's go ahead and read Walker. And hello, Bailey.
Really?
And I don't know. We try, Stormy organizes how we read it and everything, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know because the Walker is her 4th series. So
Yeah.
it's just that it's grittier and I don't know. I mean, you can write about somebody being terrorized and stuff without being graphic,
Yeah.
and
I
some
get
of the
that.
stuff
Yeah.
is just it's disgusting. Like I'm
Yeah.
just like I don't want to read about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. I was disappointed because the second book had the same disgusting vile character from the first book. It's like, why didn't you just kill him in the first book? Like, we don't want to deal with it in the second book,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's just me.
And do you
But
think J.A. Vance writes all of those herself, or you think she has somebody else like some of these authors do writing the next series for them?
no, I mean, because if you read, she kind of has her formula. You know
Okay.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She
I
has
do.
kind of like a formula
Mhm.
um, with it, like her style. I shouldn't really say formula, but she has a style. And I'm finding that with the Allie Reynolds series, I mentioned this to the Beaumont Brady Bunch, that I feel like she's finding her rhythm with
Mhm.
Allie Reynolds. Like the
Okay.
last 2 books that we read in the series, I've
Mhm.
really enjoyed them. At first, I was like, Allie does the dumbest things,
Mm.
which doesn't make any sense to me because she's supposed to have been a reporter
Mhm.
and sees all these things, but yet you go run into danger and you tell
Right.
people, policemen, you can't stop me. I'm
Yeah.
going to use my Glock.
Yeah.
Really, lady?
It's kinda like that first book we did that we read for the Mardi Gras readathon together.
Yes.
It was like her. I was like,
It's
nobody
like
would
you
make that
can't do
choice.
things like that. And also,
Yeah.
too, it's one of my pet peeves about people
Yeah.
is why would you go do anything without alerting people in your life that you're doing it?
Yeah.
Like, I would call you on the phone and say, look, I'm going to go into this abandoned building.
Mm-hmm.
I'm letting you know this because if I don't come out, please
Right.
send the police. Or could you send police? I'm going to get a head start in the building. But could you send police to help me?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I do get it.
but me personally would not go into an abandoned building by myself at all, whether I had a Glock or not. I would be trying to encourage other people to go along with me, specifically the police.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like you just have to suspend your disbelief because it's like, really? And you're so bossy. Like, I can just see her with her hands on her hips, bossy. You're not going to tell me I can't go do that. Yeah, right, lady. Put you in handcuffs and put you in the back of a car, in a police car, just to stop you from hurting yourself.
That is so funny.
That's just me. And I was telling Shannon hello.
Yay, hi Shannon.
Allie. Heidi popped in. Hello, Heidi. I am rereading Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn, but this time listening to the author read it on his channel. Lovely.
Yeah.
Carmen made it to 27% and made some tapioca pudding.
Ooh.
Sounds fun. And highs to Allie from Shannon. Amber got about 20 pages left in her book. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Shannon is still writing, and Josie has 100 pages left of Hill House. I think I'll get it tonight. I had supper and sat outside a while. Finally have nice weather. You're a lucky duck. I am praying for rain. We have not had rain and for I don't know how long. It's so odd for me to be praying for that, but literally everywhere around us, we can hear thunder.
Yes, us too, and nothing happens.
But for some reason, I feel like I'm in under the dome.
Yeah.
Literally, that we are not getting any rain. I'm like, what the heck?
It thundered last night for, early evening dinner time. It thundered for 45 to 60 minutes, and we didn't have a drop of rain anywhere.
No, it's terrible. Everything's dry. We even have a fire ban. Like you can't burn.
Right.
We have a burn ban right now. It's so dry.
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
So Allie said, I got to 13% in A Stitch in Time. It's so good. Recommend if you like romanticy time travel read.
Oh, okay.
Amy's at 67% in her audiobook, The Atlas. Wonderful. Matthew said, ooh, I could eat some watermelon right now. Yeah, my husband picked a good one. This one is a good one. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes with watermelons, it's hit or miss, you know?
It's true. No. It's true.
And it's of untold stories. Okay, so it's the Atlas of Untold Stories.
Oh, okay.
Jen did her nails and listened to One Star Romance. Not too sure how I feel yet. Gotta give it some more time, Jen. Jamie made it to page 254 and worked on some cross stitch. Sam Neill was a lovelier human than I even thought he was. I really recommend this book.
Oh, good.
Wonderful. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Kathy cleaned up after dinner, listened to my husband a bit, that sprint, but told him we have to finish our chat after the Mad Libs. Oh, and Amy said, Kat, I was like that with my reviews also, but now only write a review when I feel like it, when a book really moves me to do so.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I think what it is for the longest time, I was pretty great about, doing it. Like today I finished and I wrote my review already. It was fresh in my mind. I knew what I was giving it for a rating. I knew what I wanted to say and go with it. And then I just got so far behind because of everything that happened in my life at that point. And it's like I just could never get caught up. So I don't know. There's times where I'm just like, I loved it. I used to do that prior to ever. And one day I decided I wanted to start sharing what I was reading on my blog and started being a little fancy. And then I started BookTube, and it's like, okay, well, if I'm already writing this for my review, then it's easy for me to talk about it because I just wrote about it. So it all kind of went hand in hand. So I now keep a list in my reading journal, just a list of books that I read, and I love my list. Yeah.
That's good.
I don't like gratuitous violent stuff either. Yeah. I don't know. And it's just like you're a woman and you're writing about it. Like, I don't know how you and do that. Like, I'm now trying not to judge her, but I'm just like, you're a woman and you're writing about this awful thing that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Some people just have something to prove. I've got a Glock. Look, I have nothing against anybody having a Glock, but Allie's just like, let me like wave my Glock around at you, okay?
Yeah.
And in fact, in this book, she now has a taser, which did come in handy in the last book, which her mom is the one that got everybody involved in getting a taser, and a pink one at that.
Wow.
But anyway, it was just funny because she tells the person who's hiring her to be the media relations consultant, yes, I do have a Glock and a taser, so I am ready. And of course, they have all this stuff, but she really is not supposed to discharge it because she's not a police officer. So it's like,
Wow. That's a weird.
I'm curious, how far into a book do you know you want to DNF? Even if you never do DNF it. Oh, I don't know. I've never DNF'd a book. So
Oh, yeah. So that's an interesting question. There's some that in fact, I almost DNF'd this one at first.
I'm
Yeah.
glad, and I bet you sure glad you didn't.
Yeah. So I really ponder it a lot, whether I'm going to do that, because I don't like to DNF books. And so sometimes it's just like, okay, let me look ahead a little bit and see if it's going to get better. And then I'm okay, I think it's going to get better. But I also sometimes mark them as read, which I know a lot of people don't like. Like, for example, Becca at Books and Bujo, she marks them as read, even if she's only read like 30%. But I have to go over 50%. I have to at least read half of it for me to feel like I could still rate it and and put it on the Storygraph and whatever, Goodreads. And it's not really just for the, like, I don't need I have, I read 279 books this year or whatever. I don't have that problem, so I don't worry about that. But it's for me, just I've given it a pretty good shot, so I'm gonna say I rate it from that. But yeah, everybody's different. I think if I just don't want to pick it up, this is what makes me not keep reading it. If I really think this is just not for me, I can't keep myself going through this. There's so many other books, so much, so little time. I will just say, yeah, I'm done. But yeah, I think it's
well, and then not only that, with this Kiss of the Bees, it was very long. Like she could have cut about 100 to 150 pages because it was just nothing really happening, and she was given all this extra stuff that did not drive the plot, and I'm like, I don't care about David. Why are you even introducing David's fiance? Like, why is that even a storyline for this? David needs to just get into the town and do what he needs to do. Like all that other stuff, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care about it. It's like you need to like stick to your plot. You can have subplots if it's going to somehow
matter
the story along, or it's develop into something, kind of thing. That's how I kind of felt with that. But like even with Voices in the Snow, I mean, my people just stayed in the snow for a year. And then I just went back, and I happened to be able to get the audiobook at that point and re-listen to the part that I read.
Yeah.
And finished it. And I'm glad I did, because now I want to read the second book in that series.
Yeah.
Finally got out of the snow. I mean.
Yeah. And like today too, when I was thinking about DNF in this, I looked on Goodreads and Storygraph to see what other friends of mine had read it and what they, thought. Especially Goodreads is easier. And I do that a lot. And so if I see, like my friend Allison, who lives where I used to live in the Bay, if Allison gave it 4 stars or something, then I'm going to read it. Right. And if she gave it 2 stars, I'm not going to read it. Right. And so, because same with you and other people that I know their reading tastes. I know them pretty well. I'll say, okay, let me just go look and see who read this and who liked it and who didn't. But now and again, there are people that surprise me, and I'm sure I surprise people too. That they like what is that one that my niece by marriage is reading right now, but it's Iron Flame, I think, is the second one, but the first
Yeah. The Fourth
yeah.
Wing
Yeah,
series.
Fourth Wing. I didn't really love Fourth Wing. I'm one of the outsiders. It was all I could do really to finish that one.
Well, my son Andrew tells me, do not read Fourth Wing. He's like,
Yeah.
Mom, it's not your kind of book. So, like, if my son tells me that, or like if Kelsey or my friend Alicia Yo, anybody who knows my reading taste, if they say, do not read it, then I'm like, okay, you're saving me from having this quandary.
From that much time of your life. Yeah. But again, I love that Kat, her name is Kat, to way call her Kat, is Catherine. I love that Kat is loving it, and she's, annotating or she's marking and stuff. Like, she's just so excited. She's filming it on TikTok, and I love that she's enjoying it. And I'm sitting here thinking, I have Iron Flame on my shelf. I haven't read it. I'm probably not gonna. Like, that's probably what Kat's gonna get for her birthday. But yeah, I think it is that, like, it's just, you just know yourself, your taste, and if this matters to you enough.
Well, and also too, I just kind of feel like, what if there's something in the story that I have to resolve, and and then I don't want to go, this is a series, so I don't want to go into the next book not knowing how.
Right. Yeah, happens. Exactly. Yeah.
But I think all of us are kind of in the same boat in our group, that if this next book isn't good, then we might abandon Walker. I don't know. We have to kind of discuss it. What about you, Ed? What is your philosophy on DNF in a book?
It's really hard for me to do so, because I can't help but think, well, what if it gets better?
Yes.
Right. What if there's some redeeming quality by the end, which is why I've almost DNF'd several books, and I've only DNF'd 2, and I was barely into them. I'm like, this is just not for me. It's just, I'm not going to do it. Now, there was the worst book I've ever read that I wish I had, but I had to know what was going to happen. I had to know how it was going to resolve, as much as I hated that book.
Well, this is my thing too, which is, when you're like, one book I know I would have probably DNF'd, Grim Memorials, but Kelsey and I were having a discussion with another author.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like, I can't really talk about a book if I haven't read it. But that being said, there were scenes in the book that I'm like, just kind of glossed over, because I didn't need to read what was actually happening to the person. Right. I knew what was going to happen to the person. I didn't have to have it spelled out for me or whatever. And it was a book where and I wrote that in my review, that the author basically ruined the book because he tried to choose as many taboos in society as possible to throw into this book. It seemed like for shock value. Like, let me just shock the socks off of you with, all these taboo things that happen that people don't accept in our society. It's like, really? I mean, like, I don't think that's enjoyable to, so I was just like, it's a shame, because like, I just felt like you had an original idea. You're right. You wrote well, and it could have been creepy and all the things without you doing that one little thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just not.
It's hard. And I always feel like, I think to myself too, like, this, if I DNF this, it doesn't mean that the next one in the series or something else this author writes won't work for me. In fact, that was true of something that I finished it, but it was like, oh, I don't know if I can finish this. But it was the second in a series. I liked the first one. And then, I have another one to read and see if I like that. And I'm going to give it a go. But I think, sometimes they just don't. And it's not even just the author. It's me. It's the mood I'm in. Or it's the space my head is in. But I think life is too short. That's exactly what I sometimes say. Life is too short to read a book you don't like.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say, for the most part, I'm pretty good about picking out books that I think I'm going to enjoy. Like, I'm pretty good about it. Where I have run into any kind of like trouble is when I'm reading books because someone else has picked them out for something specific. Like
Yeah.
if I'm not picking it up on my own, like I don't have that
You feel
really
guilty.
that issue or
Yeah.
whatever. So
Yeah.
either I've picked the book up because I'm trying to have it fit a readathon or a prompt or something, but most of the books, I have to say, pretty much the books that I choose for myself, just in general, I'm pretty good about knowing what I think is going to click or not. If a
Yeah.
book doesn't always click, most of the time, it's because it wasn't marketed in a good way. Like you were misled somehow in the marketing of that book.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
you will go
Yeah.
into a book with expectations. So sometimes that's the downfall of reading a synopsis because,
Yeah.
if you go into a book blind, you don't have any expectations, right? But a lot of times you want to because you at least want to know like the premise of what the book's about.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that where, and I wouldn't say that I was so like I hated the book, but it was just like that was just meh. I mean, it was enjoyable for what it was worth or whatever, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty, I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. I read one the other day, new author to me, have had it for a long time. I had read the synopsis more than once, book of the month club book. And so during catch up-a-thon, I went ahead and picked it to read. And when I started reading it, I thought I kind of knew what was going to happen at the beginning, which was one of those like you did, oh my gosh. But it didn't turn out at all the way I thought. Like I read the synopsis and I had a certain thought in my head about what was going to happen. And it was totally, well, not totally, but it was pretty different. And in the end, it was beautiful. Like I was just like blown away by it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that I would have been blown away by it if it had been like I thought the synopsis said it was going to be. And I was really surprised. Like I really was not expecting that I was going to like it that much. So,
right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so, I mean, sometimes you have a good outcome. Sometimes it's a meh outcome.
That's right.
Another thing too, I find is when people overhype a book.
Yeah.
And then I read the book and then I'm like, what was all the hype about? Like, why am I not like as hyped up about, like I get to the end and I'm like, I don't see what the big deal was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Andy's saying hello. We have more highs. And Jamie said, and let's correct that comment. I don't have a Glock, just quoting. Quoting.
Oh.
I wondered, Jamie, because you didn't seem like the Glock carrying kind.
He's like, well, if you have a Glock, I mean,
Jamie got a little bait
totally up to you.
That's right.
Galen said, I cannot mark a book read unless I read the whole thing.
I get it. Yeah.
And Amber said, I used to never DNF, but unless it's for a readathon prompt I want to complete. Once I get to a point of feeling tortured or really struggling to pick it up, I DNF. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I often read the back of the book and maybe bits of the last chapter and then say, I've read the end of the book. Is that cheating? This way I kind of read it and avoid the DNF thing. Oh, come on, Andy.
You do you.
And Matthew, get out of here, David. Carmen knows what I'm talking about. Carmen was the same as me. We did not care that Carmen had a fiance. I mean, we didn't care that David had a fiance. Carmen, back me up. You know it's true. Allie said, I usually either give it 100 pages or 50%, whichever it turns into. It depends on the book. Yeah. Kiss of the Bees was DNF worthy. You see? I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
And Matthew says, I don't think Fourth Wing is for you either, Kat. Yeah. Andrew's like, no, do not read that, Mama, please. I'm like, okay. Apparently he knew because Megan read it and Megan was telling him all about it. And he's like, yeah, my mom does not need to read this.
No.
So Jen is team DNF. And Kaylin said, I've DNF probably hundreds of books. I'm afraid of commitment.
Okay.
Life is too short to read books you aren't enjoying.
It's too short.
Josie said that she would rather play Elvis.
Good for you.
Matthew says, I haven't ever DNF'd either, but more power to those that do. It's a me thing. Yeah, Matthew, it is. It really is.
It is.
Nope,
Yeah.
I'm not the Glock carrying kind. Good to know. And Alicia says, I'm back. I finished dinner, cleaned up, and set up for my sprints later. Awesome. And hey to Alicia from Andy. And good evening, Susan. Good to see you.
Yeah.
And Mama Maggie, I support Team DNF. I'm too old to waste time past chapter 5 if I dislike the book. Yeah. It's funny how everybody's got their own little system of doing things.
Yep. And that's the way it should be.
Okay, well, hopefully nobody will DNF the story I'm about to read.
I hope not.
Plotting on the school bus, since we have all of our authors here that put this together. Okay, so here are the rules. I'm going to read this part here because it blacked out. Number 1. Every morning, your bus runs a scrunged route, which means it's balled up. So you must be sure that you arrive at your local red wine early.
All right.
Number 2, while waiting, do not fly in the middle of the street. You might get run over by a fluent candle. Number 3, when you see the bus, wave your kneecap. That was Lori's. I'd like Lori to demonstrate how you wave a kneecap. Number 4, before boarding, make sure you have all of your tasty books and your lunch open top container.
Wow.
Okay.
Number 5, when you board the bus, do not push or jostle any of the smaller candles. Go to the nearest empty seat and trickle. That's trickle, not tickle.
Oh dear.
Number 6, do not talk to the coin while the bus is in motion.
Oh my goodness.
Number 7, do not throw horns at the other students.
Oh.
Now that could be up for interpretation of what kind of horn that they mean. Is it a horn like a unicorn horn?
Right.
A rhino horn? Or a musical instrument? Or it could be the horn that you blow when you're riding in your car.
That's right. That's right.
Number 8, instead of wasting time by driving, use the trip to study your loaves.
Oh.
Follow these rules and you will have a sandy ride and arrive menacingly at your furry school.
Menacingly at your furry school. I love it.
Yes, but make sure you get early to your red wine. You'll need it after that bus ride.
Absolutely.
Boy, there goes some of my plans.
Oh, so silly.
Funny.
So silly. Okay, so let's get through these real quick because we got to get to our last sprint. FYI, always read the last 2 chapters. Team DNF needs to read the first and last 5 pages of chapters. Andy. Highs. All our highs right here. I always arrive at the red wine early. Kidding. No, you're not. You know it's true, Matthew. Teachers support red wine.
For themselves.
Run over by a fluid candle. Yes. a fluent, not a fluid, a fluent candle. The candle is fluent in what? I don't know. Hello, Lauren. Happy Wednesday. How are you? I just got off finishing 12-hour day now. I'm going to jump in the shower and hopefully sprint with you, sprinting for a while. Well, we're going into our last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen, you don't want any of the students coming off that school bus.
I'm telling you.
And how does one wave a kneecap? Yeah, I would love to know. Wine for the kids.
Yes.
I believe you have to swing that knee like shake a leg, but more movement to get the knee to swing around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Where are we trickling now? I'll never sit in that seat again. Oh, what Lumiere did after the Beauty and the Beast musical closed. And trickling in an empty seat.
Mm-hmm.
Wave your kneecap like Elvis dancing.
Matthew, sorry I called you Matt because my son goes by Matt. I just thought the same thing. I was like, you could just be like Elvis and kind of swing it around. Yeah. There you
On
go.
the seat.
Mm-hmm.
At least I said scrunge, not destrangulated.
It's true.
A trickle of wax is a fetish I don't write. Ooh.
Oh, God.
I'm glad Lowe's was as weird as I hoped. Yeah. Time to include that fetish in your characters in the future. I was thinking of horn
Travis
like
is
a
so
rhino
missing out.
horn. Yeah, everybody's interpretation of the horn of what is being thrown, I'm sure, is different.
Yes.
I'd rather have CR play me a movie about my life.
Hey, there you
yes,
go.
Corone. Oh my God, laughing too hard to even comment. That was classic. Does writing werewolves and werecows count as writing menacingly furry at a furry school? I would say.
Yeah, I think so.
And Amber says, I don't buy candles unless they are fluent.
That's a good practice. Yes.
Oh, waving my kneecap goodbye. Husband has been waiting patiently to chat. Thanks for sprints. Have a good week. Happy for being here, and thank your husband for waiting patiently. See you soon.
Yes, indeed.
Have a good one, Kathy, from Andy. You can call me Matt. Most people do.
Thank you.
And this is going south quick. I'll probably write wax play at some point. I got you.
Oh, God.
Oh, gosh. Okay, with that being said, okay, let's look at our time. Our time is 6:35. So I think we could do a 45. Is that too much for y'all, or do y'all want to shorten it to a 30?
I may have to shorten this one just
Okay.
because we're going to watch something that I can't even remember, but it was important to watch.
Okay, so we're going to do, can we do 30 then? Is 30 good?
Yeah, 30 works. Yeah.
Okay, that'll put us at like 7:05-ish, right?
Yeah.
7:05, and we'll say goodbye.
Sounds good.
Is that good for you too, Edie?
Yep,
Right, I need to go swinging my knees as I fluently trickle somewhere else. Oh, gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Too much. Okay, let me fix the clock then.
All righty.
30. Let me go fast. There we go. Set
Travis,
the time.
I hope your ears are burning wherever you are.
I was going to say, Travis, we really missed you.
Allie's also hopping off for the night. Thanks for sprints, Lori.
Thank you, Allie.
Cat. Okay,
Yeah.
let's get ourselves set up. There we go. Here we go. And we are starting. Happy sprinting.
Yay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I was trying to get everybody's sprints in there. Hopefully, I did that right. Since we're
Good.
going to be hopping off, if anybody wants to check out Nell's, Alicia's, or Lucy's sprints, they have the option to do that. How did you do, Lori?
I played games on my phone.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope, not at all.
How about you, Ed? How did you do?
Just read some more.
Very nice. I made my to-do list for tomorrow, and I was practicing my British accent. So that's what I got up to. Yes, because we're supposed to have a British accent for auditions. So we shall see how that works out. Anyway. Okay, let's see where we left off here. Okay, so Mama Maggie went into lurk mode. It's dinner time. Num, num, num. Molly popped in to say hello. Amber finished her book and she headed out for sprints. I know she's not here anymore, but we need to give her some professional applause.
Yeah.
To finish their books. So it was good seeing her. Jamie said that she's still working on an interview with the vampire. Is that the first time you've read that book, Jamie? And Jen said, I didn't read that sprint because Misty is sound asleep on me and I can't reach my book, so I do. Yeah, so if anybody wants to continue with sprints, Nell is sprinting. Like I said, our friend Alicia is sprinting. Lucy is sprinting. Lucy just started. Alicia's going to start about 7:30 my time. So she hasn't quite started yet because we're right at 7:08. Almost done with the last chapter. Good job, Shannon. Storm's here. Oh man, totally spaced and forgot your sprints. Well, at least I popped in for hello and bopped the like. Well, thank you, Stormy. Okay. And Carmen made it to 34%. Excellent. Jamie popped over to Nell Sprints and did the dishes. Wonderful. Let's hear it. Joking. Thanks for sprints. Well, right now I'm trying to make sure I learned something because one guy that I listened to was talking about the glottal stop, which is like instead of saying bottle, you would say bottle. Water instead of water. However, this lady said the glottal stop is more like if you want the Cockney accent, or if you are doing another regional, it's more of a regional. And so she said, just say the T if you're trying to do RP, modern RP, or standard English. So you would say bottle, water, you know. And the thing is you're also a drop in your ER. And so instead of saying brother, like we say, it's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except what's funny is potato and tomato. That's why they're like, is it potato or potato? Tomato or tomato. But apparently it's potato, tomato. But anyway, I was listening to her because of some of the things that she was trying to say, you know, but everybody's trying to sell you a course or whatever. So I'm like trying to pick up a little bit because I talked to the lady who's supposed to be in charge of she's like the dialect coach. And she said, listen to a lot of British TV. And I'm like, I know, but I would like lessons. Like, it's sort of like when I would teach my kids phonics in the classroom.
Yeah.
You know, properly say, you know, room, not rum, you know, water instead of water.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's tricky. My two youngest, Matt and Megan, when they were younger, but not little bitty, we were off in some trip somewhere and they were swimming. And Lisa and I came out, you know, to sit and make sure they were okay. And I realized that I was hearing this British accent from the pool. And it was Matt and Megan pretending that they were British with these other children who, of course, didn't know.
They had no clue.
I was like, how did this happen? But I know how this happened.
Well, it's funny because my best friend and my best friend Shelly that passed, I can remember when we first met. It's like we met in 3rd grade. And I remember one time I was pretending I could speak Spanish, and I was just, like, I speak Spanish and I can sing a song in Spanish, and I'm like, whatever I was doing. And she was so amazed. She's like, I have never met anybody that can speak Spanish.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's really not Spanish.
I know. And I just laugh because I remember doing that all the time. And now I have this guy, and he's in Alabama. He has a dog rescue. His name is Martin Miller, and he's from Scotland. And I can listen to that man on those TikToks and all the places he posts those dogs. He talks to those dogs so sweetly. Like, I feel like I want to be his best friend. And I have foster dogs for him, but I should just go in there and sit down and say, Martin, just talk to me for like an hour.
Right, yes. And, Martin, talk
my best friend.
Your wonderful Scottish accent.
It's so good. So if you ever want to, Martin Miller, dog rescuer, and a fantastic accent.
Yeah, so if I need a Scottish accent,
that's right. Go to Martin. That's right.
Yay, Eleanor. I'm glad we had some fun today. It was a fun afternoon. I enjoyed it. Molly said, I had a busy day. I was out of the house for an appointment, then came back to a training. We'll start reading soon. I hope you read something fun. Thank you so much, Kristen, for being here. I'm hopping off to make dinner. Have a great night, everyone. Same to you, Kristen. Amanda finished Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder by Joanne Fluke. Is that how you say her name, Fluke? Or is it Fluke?
I think it's Fluke, but I don't know. I haven't read by her or anything by her for a long time.
It was good, but I like the Hallmark movie a little more.
Okay, yeah.
It's a reread for Jamie, and I read it probably 30 years ago and never moved on with the rest of the series. Same with me, Jamie. That is a book I have to start from the beginning and then read the rest of the series. That's the only thing I've read by Anne Rice.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, it's how shameful for me and Lori, because New Orleans people.
Because I was by her house all the time when I used to.
Well, I went to a cocktail party at her house.
I know you did. I know. Like we were buds. Why did we not finish reading her?
I don't know. It's terrible. Thanks, Jen, for being here. Always good seeing you, my friend. Matthew says, many different British accents. I guess for A Christmas Carol, it would be RP or Cockney, depending on the character. That is true. That is true. So it's going to be interesting because I'm not really specifically choosing a character. I thought about the woman who goes with her husband to see in the future. Remember how he has the visitors come when he's dead or whatever. I thought about doing that character, but I'm not able to be like a main character for sure. I just don't have enough training in that. But I don't care if I'm a Londoner, and just, part of the Christmas Carol, singing and all of that stuff. So I'm going to put on there probably that character's name, but also put that I would love to be in the ensemble or whatever, the ensemble for the play. And some characters, if their part is smaller, you're going to be part of the Londoners group anyway. So I just want to get on stage.
Yeah.
That's me flitting around. That's all I want to do is flit around on the stage.
There you go.
Zach said the channel Rob Words has some good breakdowns of various British accents. Thank you for that. Alicia played 2 circuits of Mario Kart, 8 races, and then put the kids to bed. Excellent.
Good.
And I'm off to get ready for my sprints. Thanks for your sprints. Thank you, Alicia. Appreciate it. And talk to eldest, then hubby. Wonderful. Anne Rice is my fave. I have read all of them. They are great in my opinion. I love that. She really is a wonderful writer. I mean,
and she was a good human too.
Yes, very much so. Jamie said, I really want to continue the series because I'm obsessed with the TV series adaptation. And be blessed and happy reading. Same to you, Mama Maggie. It's always good to see you. Thanks for Whack-A Wednesday. So good to see you, Lori and Edie. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Same to you, Carmen. So with that being said, Lori has been here when I've sent people into space. Ed, you have not been here when I go into space.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so I started a new thing where I play some music. It's into space. That's why I'm saying I'm sending you into space. So I want everyone, whatever your space, wherever you're going, I hope it's wonderful and you enjoy yourself. And ED, so what's going to happen is I'm going to throw to a video. It's going to close out. So you're behind the scenes. So you can leave at that point. Like Lori is going to probably leave at that point because she has a date to go watch something with Lisa.
Yeah.
So if you have a date, that is fine too. And you just log off at the point, or if you want to say hello after, I will have to put you back in at the end. I know this is all complicated, but never fear. The video has to play. It's about 40 seconds as you're listening to this beautiful music.
It is.
Space.
It is beautiful.
So anyway, so good night, everyone. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you, Lori and ED, for joining me. I love having y'all on. It's wonderful to see you. I want to thank everybody that hung out with us tonight, and we will see you soon. Bye, everybody.